Hi, welcome back to Crystal's Tarot. This is going to be a reading for Aries for August of 2020. If this reading resonates with you, please like, share, and subscribe if you have not already done so. Also, I just wanted to remind you to never give your power away to a reading or anything else. We have all been blessed with the ability to choose our own path. This reading is intended to assist you on your path for your greatest good. The details on how to contact me for a personal reading, as well as the details for the information for the decks used in this reading, can be found in the details of the description below. We're going to go ahead and get started shuffling. There's a potential message for some of you guys where you're thinking a lot about truth and seeking truth. We're going to go ahead and get the cards shuffled and see what comes out. I just wait for them to pop out. I never force the message, but I do respect your time. So if you want to fast forward, please feel free to do so. You might feel like somebody's trying to hide something from you potentially. And you're trying to make a new opportunity, or you're being offered a opportunity and you're concerned that there's some potential shadiness involved in it. And you just want an action of truth. Or there has been something that recently happened and you discovered something that was kind of shady in regards to a potential offer, or in regards, you potentially recently found out some harsh information regarding an offer about maybe a job, or your finances in some way, shape, or form. You might have found out about a third party potentially. And that's causing you to really go inside and kind of, you're in a bad, you're kind of aggressive right now. You're very aggressive right now. And you're just waiting for the opportunity for something to jump off. But at the same time, you don't want to. You would prefer to just be able to leave the situation alone. Whatever bad news it was, you would prefer to be able to resolve the situation amicably. Yeah, something massive recently came out regarding somebody that you love and them being shady and them trying to get away with something, and you wouldn't have expected it from that person. Okay, let's do one more. But you're not really concerned. What the heck? You're not really concerned. Okay. You're not really concerned because you feel like there's love out there for sure for you. Excuse me. You know that you have a lot to offer, and you feel like anybody that would have you is lucky and more than lucky to have you. So whatever situation that you just recently became aware of, it's not something that you really have much concern about, because you know how awesome you are. You know that regardless of what happens with somebody else, you know that you're more than able to, to the left, thank you, next. kind of thing. Whether you have somebody in your life or not, you're not really very concerned about it. Sorry, give me just 1 second. I just wanted to make sure if it was upright or not. Yeah, you're kind of done with the whatever situation, romantic situation that it was not something that you want to put any energy into anymore, and it left you very disappointed. Your wishes have been unfulfilled and very disappointed with how things have come to play out. I'm sorry if that is the case for you. Let's see. We're going to get some clarifiers. In your current energy, you're wishing to, somebody might be offering you love, or you might be ready to offer somebody love. Let's see. It could be a couple of things potentially. You're either wanting to fight for the relationship that you have, or you're not wanting to really get into a relationship right now, even though you know you can if you wanted to, simply because this last situation was very difficult for you, and it caused you a lot of like things that you thought you could count on and expect from this person was not the case. And in fact, they left you very disappointed and discouraged. And it just wasn't what you expected from them. And you thought you knew them better. And because of that, you don't want to go and invest into another person right now. Let's see. Let's clarify again. Okay, so I'm going to just start by saying I'm noticing that you have a lot of repeating cards here, and anytime that happens, you really want to pay attention to those energies and where they fall into the reading, because it's something that has a very important message surrounding those energies for you. So once we get into it, I'm just pulling the last of your cards right now. And once we get into it, we'll get in more detail about the cards that are repeating. Strength. This needs to come out, but it's not the one. I'm sorry. When I get into the reading, then we'll go ahead and explain like the repeating cards and why I bring that up. Okay. So the bottom of the decks, it's the energy for that is the situation at hand. Basically, the underlying energy is your wish has not been fulfilled. And there's been something that you've invested in that has been very painful. The wish that you tried to invest in, the wish that you thought the thing that you thought was your wish has been very painful for you, very emotionally unstable and ungrounding. So that's what the reading is going to be about today. Your current energy is a offer of love regarding something that you're very passionate about, and the energy that crosses that is the Seven of Wands and the Two of Cups. So the Seven of Wands is fighting energy, and Two of Cups is the like a love, like a commitment, a solid communication. But you have yours. Your fighting is upside down. So you don't want to fight for love, and this opportunity that is being offered by somebody that you're passionate about. You don't really want to fight for it. So it seems like the opportunity that is being offered, as long as it's smooth and easy for you, you're willing to kind of not leave yet, but you're not willing to really work for it either at the time. The underlying energy is the Seven of Pentacles and the Three of Wands upside down. So what this says to me, and the Seven of Pentacles, this came out in the pre-shuffle. The Seven of Pentacles, this energy to me, it's saying like you're just waiting. You sit there and you built something. This is interesting for me. This energy that clarifies that you're waiting is your ship's waiting to come in, and it's upside down. So you might have been putting a lot of work into something and you're not seeing it come through. But do not be discouraged yet. And maybe look at where you've been putting that energy into and where you've been investing your time and your focus. And try and make sure that you're focusing on positive things so that you can bring in positive energies. That's what helps you to manifest and to be able to bring your dreams and your wishes into fruition. It looks like in the recent past, the heck? I'm very sorry. It looks in the recent past, there was something that was very difficult for you. There was something that you were very, very passionate about that turned out to be a very, very hard struggle for you. And it left you kind of feeling like you don't really want to do anything with anybody anymore. And that's what you're thinking about right now. So you have the Star again. So you're, and let's see, the Star energy was upside down in your, the bottom of the deck. And now you have it clarifying the Four of Cups. So this, and the card that was clarifying the Star card at the bottom of the deck was the Ten of Swords. So here you have the Four of Cups and with the Star card. So this is just really like loudly screaming that you do not want love. You have been so disappointed, and that's why you don't want love, but you really do want love. But you're so hurt by it that you can't see it being better. You right now you just want to focus on you. You're willing to put your wish on the back burner for now. In your near future, you have the Three of Wands clarified by the Seven of Cups. And what this says to me is that and here you have your Three of Wands again, and you had your Three of Wands upside down with your Seven of Pentacles. So your Three of Wands, like that energy, that's another energy you need to highlight right now is waiting. That the Three of Wands specifies waiting for your ships to come in. And that was a card that came out multiple times. That's the card that was upside down, clarifying the Seven of Pentacles. And then right now you have it, and the card clarifying it this time is basically a card of opportunity, a lot of choices, a lot of things. So you're waiting for your ships to come in, and there's a lot of opportunities that just doesn't look to be what you're satisfied with or what you're looking for. You're very disappointed. So this person, let's see, that recently hurt you, it might be because of a third party. Or they did or said something very mean and hurtful that didn't take your feelings into account. Okay. And then how you feel about yourself right now is the Page of Pentacles and the Empress. So this, again, just speaks of like, you're not really worried, even though you recently got like a really difficult hurt and found out potentially some very hurtful news recently. You're not really taking it in a bad way. You're kind of taking it on the chin and moving on. You know that you're awesome and that you can create anything that you want to. You're just waiting for the right person that you feel like deserves you. Other people see you as that you can create things and that you can be a team player when you want to be, but you have to want to be in that team. And right now you're just kind of looking and seeing where do you want your team to be? Who do you want to be in your team? And you're really, really hoping you're hoping for or fearful of having a lot of money, that there's more than enough, that you don't have to count it, you don't have to worry about it, you don't have to sit there and do your budget and manage your account, let's see, and or you're fearful that you're going to lose all your money, that you need to hold on to it. And my best advice for that is to like make sure you do your budget and be accountant, like be aware of your finances. And they always say you should have 6 months in savings. And I know a lot of us don't always do that. But whatever you can, and always follow your intuition. I feel like Spirit's always kind of guiding us when we need to be a little bit more cautious at other times. So always follow your intuition. And if you're kind of feeling like a little foggy and you don't know how to at the moment, try to meditate it for a little bit, or just settle your mind, settle your thoughts, so that way you can just kind of start fresh and be guided and follow your intuition. So the potential outcome is, should everything remain the same, is the Lovers upside down. So you really are not interested in love at all at the present time. And the reason for that is because this last situation that you either just left or are in the middle of exiting or are considering exiting, it took a lot of strength for you to deal with it and to manage it. And I hope there wasn't any abuse. Definitely don't deal with that energy at all, please. And then now you're just, you don't want to fight with anybody anymore. You don't want to struggle for love. If love is love, it should be easy. It should be free. It should just flow. So you don't want to be in an energy where you have to fight for somebody's love or attention anymore. And you're aware that you're awesome and you don't have to. Like you're not an option. You're the choice, the only choice. It's you or the door. And you have a lot of good and great qualities about you. So I would definitely like stay in that energy. Never allow yourself to come down to anybody else's level. Or sacrifice yourself for somebody else. You're more than you're worth more than that. So that was your reading for this month. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you the best. I'm sending you lots of love and light. And if this reading resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe if you have not already done so. Before I let you go, because this popped out to me really quick. The cards that you have that came out twice was the Star card and you have it upside down is the bottom of the deck, and you have it right side up, clarifying the Four of Cups. Okay, so let's do these ones. So the bottom of the deck, this energy, again, we're going to focus on these together. This is the big picture here is you giving up love. Both of these cards, the main cards are upside down. The main cards of the main deck. Well, they're not upside down, but if you look at the girl's face, this card is right side up and this card is upside down. And if you look at the girl's face, she is upside down in both pictures, even though this card is right side up. And it's regarding her wish, her star, because of all the pain that she's endured. So Spirit just wants you to know that even if you don't feel like you've been loved the right way, I apologize. If you don't feel like you've been loved the right way you don't feel like you've received what you've given, don't allow that to have, to allow you to have that as, excuse me, as a reflection upon yourself, because you're a great person. You do bring a lot to the table. And anybody that has you should be very grateful, and they should appreciate the fact that they have you, or you should just let them go on about their business, and they should allow you to go on about your business in a respectful way. The other card that I had that had jumped out to me earlier, where did it go? The Three of Wands. So you have the Three of Wands, clarifying your underlying energy. It's something that kind of is like embedded in you right now that you can't really. You think about it. It's more than what you're thinking about. Like it's like deep in your soul right now, and that energy is what you've invested and feeling like it's not coming in. And then so that's where we have the Three of Wands. Okay. And then we also have the Three of Wands in the near future with the Seven of Cups. And these energies speak about, again, they're you're trying to like really look at your options. There are so many of them, and it doesn't really seem like you're wanting them. So in this one, you have it right side up here when it's dealing with the many of options you have. You have it upside down when it's looking at the things that you have put your energy into. So what this is telling me is that instead of focusing on how the things that you focused your energy on and put your energy into have not came into fruition yet, start to focus on your opportunities that you have. Start to focus on the many things, all of the potential, all of the skills that you have, all of whatever the future can bring, all of your hopes, all of your wishes. Focus on that. Make sure you're putting energy into that. This is where you want your energy to go, to be in the Three of Wands, waiting for your ships to come in for your opportunities. Not about what you've already put your energy into, because this is past energy. When you focus on what you've already done and how it's not coming, that you're focusing on the past. You're focusing on negativity, sorry. But when you're focused here, you're focusing on the opportunities of what can come, and you're waiting on that to come in, the opportunities. That's in the future. That's in the now. That's where your power is in now. Looking at the opportunities you have and taking steps towards those opportunities and building on those. Not looking back at the past and looking at how you put energy into that. Because that's the energy that you've already spent. It's already gone. It's gone. It's not you. It doesn't help you now. This helps you now. So make sure you start focusing your energy on your, and that's where you are. It looks like that's where you're going in the near future, is focusing on your opportunities. And if you look, there's this girl, and it looks like there's a guy's face when I'm looking back at the camera. And then there's a wand in her hand. Or actually, it's a wand and then a snake. So you might really feel like, you might feel like, and it happens to be a woman in the picture. So you might feel like the opposite sex is a little too difficult right now, and you just want to focus on your opportunities, which it seems to be the best advice from Spirit, is to focus on your opportunities, not where you've been, not what you put your energy to, and what didn't work out for you. You want to focus on the things coming up in your future, on the things that you can grow now. Let's see. And then nothing else really stood out to me, other than the fact of this card had came out in your, which was the Seven of Pentacles, where we're not really satisfied. We're kind of looking at it. So that's an energy that you've probably been in a while, for a while, and it's probably starting to make some resentment within you. So you want to let that energy go. Like, just take some time, whether it be a few minutes or hours or days. Take some time to clear out that energy so you can have that feeling and let it go. But once you have that feeling and you feel that feeling, actually let it go so that you can move into this energy.